Hello everybody and welcome back to another electrifying cast. I am Sparky and I'm going to be casting a CTS game because I lost this terribly and I want to share it with you because it's fun watching me lose and making fun of me and all that. But what's going to happen in this game, I will spoil it for you because I need to tell you ahead of time so I can do this. But first, let me introduce my opponent. His name is Turk, or her name is Turk. I don't know. He had a medevac or she had a medevac icon or portrait or something. So I don't know if it's a guy or girl. Maybe he just likes a cute medevac. But he's going to be spawning as the blue Protoss over here, and I'm going to be spawning as the red on Metalopolis at the 3 o'clock. My opponent is going to be at the 6 o'clock. And what happens this game is I get DT'd, or he quick texts the DTs and completely rapes me. I think this is this game. I hope it's this game, because if it's not, it's going to be pretty dang stupid. So I'm actually going to check that. Okay, yeah, this is the game. I had to check it real quick just to make sure. So, this is the game where I get, my opponent quick text the DTs, and this is good by him. He was going to go DTs, so he had to get rid of my probe. Even though he did lose that time, he did, kill my scouting probe, so now I have nothing to do, or, not nothing to do, I don't know what's going on. And, what I'm going to do here is my pretty standard build. I go, I think 3-gate into robotics, and what he's doing is a quick tech the DT, which is actually pretty good in Protoss versus Protoss, because most Protoss do either go 2-gate Robo or 4-gate, and DTs counter 4-gate pretty dang easily too, and it's terrible. I hate getting. This is the first game I've actually been like beaten by DTs, and it just annoyed the crap out of me because I always get an observer. I will never have a game where I don't have an observer or a robotics bay for a warp prism or something like that, but I had like, I think I had 2 observers or maybe just 1, and I saw the DTs, I just didn't have the units to attack him and everything, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean later on, and exactly what my problem is. I have a patrolling probe here just to see if there's anything going to walk by or something, so he's going to go into my base, see that there's a gateway, prevent my cybernetics going down for a little bit, then I go over here and pump 2 more drones. I'm gonna go and kill his scouting probe. We'll assume that, and he does go for a late gas. If he's quick teching the DTs, he should have way more gas. And he's got 3 queued up. You don't want to do this, like I've said before in many of my videos. You want to have only 1, so you can use those extra minerals for something else. Like here, he could have used that 1 zealot that's queued up to put down another pylon because he's supply blocked, and I don't think he knows that he's supply blocked at the moment. So he is a bronze level player, and same with me, or as am I. It's just that, oops, I should probably open that production tab. It's that it took him a bit long to get to DTs, to be totally honest. I don't know what took him so long. Or maybe it just feels like that to me. I don't know how long it takes, and my probe's trying to get into here, but he can't get into there because I did place a probe there. Because this, I think this is after the game that I just casted with the Zerg player beating me, so now I wall off indefinitely with whatever I have. So I put a probe there just in case for whatever reason. And I'm going to get a fast expand, or I'm just going to expand pretty standard actually. I'm not sure when I expand. I expand on like 30 something, so that's actually pretty standard. Because I was about to move out and everything, and I'll put down a proxy pylon at some point. So now his Twilight Council is right there. It's almost finished, and so he's gonna get a stalker out too for fun, I guess, to help defend behind these gateways and everything. This is bad pylon placement. He should have another pylon like right here in the back or something to help power these, because this one is powered and this one's powered by 2, but his Cybernetics isn't. Which actually doesn't really matter, to be honest, because after you use it, you don't really need your cybernetics unless you're teching to like carriers. So never mind that. It's just you want more than 1 pylon to. Yeah, here's my expansion, and I did it at like 28. But you want to have more than 1 pylon powering buildings. So just in case people pylon snipe and stuff, so your buildings don't get unpowered. And his Dark Shrine is almost done. Takes 100 in-game seconds, but once he gets that done, it's game over for me. I just finished my my warp gate technology, and I am getting my robo facility. As you can see, I'm getting a gateway also. I'm warping in units here, and here's where I make the biggest mistake ever once we find this out, because I think He's waiting for he'll wait for his warp gate technology to finish and the Zealot, and then he'll use these units here to defend his main while he warps in DTs everywhere. And yeah, so we'll see exactly when he warps in his DTs at some point. I thought he had a proxy pylon. This is what the bad thing was. I moved out my units here and they were out of position to help defend. Like, as we can see, if we go to my income tab and everything, I'm way ahead of him, to be totally honest. I'm destroying him in economy. And my APM's up there. It's averaged around 100, even though I have like a current of 50. So don't know what happened there, but my economy is extremely, or much better than his. I just didn't have the units out. And we'll look at the production tab right now as his DTs are now moving across the map, and my global facility is making a observer, but he's not out yet, and I don't notice this until all my probes are dead almost. So he's attacking my probes now, and I'm like, oh man, what's attacking me? And I see the DTs are attacking me. So I'm trying to move back my units. Where are my units? They're over here being stupid. But what I should have did is, if I did have my, now his DTs are in my main, so they're going to be killing everything. And I'm almost rage quitting here. Warping in Stalkers, which isn't the best choice. Like, if I microed correctly, maybe I could fend it off or something, I don't know. But I didn't do it correctly. These probes are idle over here, and DT's like 3-shot Stalkers. And these sentries over here should have been over here force fielding this ramp. If my sentries were in position for this, like now I'm warping in a sentry, but that's not exactly going to help. If, wow, he one-shotted those probes. But if my sentries were in position here, and I did scout in some way, shape, or form, and saw this DT shrine, I could have defended this pretty dang easily. All you would have to do is force field the ramp here, and just keep force fielding it, force fielding it, force fielding it, until you get enough units to defend. That's pretty much it. And then you get a forge and all that good stuff, and I don't know, you can either, one, get a forge, or get more observers and just place them throughout your base or something. Personally, I'd just get a forge and then get like a cannon like here, here, and one like over here, and one here, and that'd be it. Just to defend my mineral line and stuff. Now, that was a bad force field. I force field down here where I should have force field like right here. And maybe if I kept doing that, I could have fended this off. And now my macro's slipping. I'm so mad. I'm angry as all heck right now, and I have 2 warp prisms, or warp gates, that I could have used. He's sniping pylons and all that. So at the moment, he's actually pretty micro heavy and not really macroing at all. As you can see, he's got 1.1k minerals, 500 gas, and all that. And he's not making probes. This is he should be way oversaturated at the moment and be getting an expansion. So yeah, he's just got a bunch of DTs, and I just didn't defend this well. Now I know how to defend against DTs and all that, which is good because DTs are very good in Protoss versus Protoss, especially if you do 1 DT drop. Like my friend K says, 1 DT makes you make 1,000,000 cannons, which it actually does, because if you do a DT drop or use a DT, that's gonna scare your opponent into making that. I say what up in good game, because that was sort of a rage quit there. Half rage quit, half good manners, half bad manners, all that. But what he was saying is, or what I was saying about my friend saying this, is 1 DT will make you make cannons because you don't want to be attacked by that cloaked unit. Cloaked units are really annoying. Really annoying. So you have to make, like, if you want to do this, somebody who's not micro heavy will probably make like a cannon here, cannon here, cannon here, here, excuse me, all over your base. And what you do is you start funneling all your minerals into making cannons, and then you don't have a main army, and all your opponent has to do is tech switch to something and completely steamroll you afterwards. And it's actually pretty good play. I might actually try it one of these times when I have, I don't know, better micro and better macro or something. Or when I get to the higher tier play, whenever that is, in like 5 years or whatever. These units over here I totally forgot about. I have to work on that. I thought he had a proxy pylon, but he actually didn't, so this probe's over here looking for nothing. He's on a wild goose chase. And that was that. I just wanted to show you guys this. I think I explained it somewhat well. If I didn't explain it too well, somebody in the description, or not in the description, in the comments or something, can explain it better for me and flame me for saying such a bad description of how to defend this, or bad explanation, whatever you want to call it, and all that. So that's it for now. More games to come. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like the video, and all that good stuff, because when you subscribe, Sparky feels special, and that's what matters. So I'll see you guys next time.